Should you have a professional home inspection done on a new construction home? Without a doubt, yes. And one of the many reasons to have your home professionally inspected before you close and occupy your newly built home is to have the ability to catch issues before you're responsible for the repairs while they are still covered under your builder's warranty. Join me today here at a new construction home inspection for one of my clients, where I will talk a bit about the different types of inspection options you have, why it is good to have a third party look over the newly built home, and examples of things I have seen overlooked in the course of construction. There is no doubt that buying a newly built home is an exciting time. Brand new appliances, state-of-the-art technology, modern decor, a clean slate for you to move into without redoing or fixing up anything from a previous owner. Many people also think that buying a new construction home means that everything is 100% in working order, unlike buying an older home that has been previously lived in. So there's no need for a home inspection, right? I mean, the inspector won't find a leaking roof, a worn unserviced furnace, or old rusting pipes. Plus, the builder's representative does a walkthrough days before closing to show you the home after the city or county inspectors have given the approval to occupy. So isn't that good enough? While it is true that you do get a walkthrough with the builder's rep, unless you are a trained professional, would you know what to look for in the electric panel? Do you have a thermal gun to read if insulation is in fact behind all the walls as you assume? I know I personally would not. You would be surprised what defects have been found during a new construction home inspection by a third party. And this is not to say that a builder does anything on purpose, but the reality is many new construction homes are built in large subdivisions with hourly employees, building homes as fast as they can, trying to keep up with the demand due to the lack of home inventory that we have. And they're human, so things get overlooked. Anytime I have a buyer purchasing a home, whether new or previously lived in, I always advise them to have the home inspected, even if the seller has stated the home is sold as is. Why? Buying a home is one of the biggest financial purchases that you will make. Being fully informed to the best of your ability as to the repair of the home and how systems are working is extremely important to truly knowing what you're buying. You also can learn what to keep an eye on, know what repairs may be ahead in the future, and what those timelines may look like to help you prepare financially in the future for that maintenance. The three most common types of inspections that buyers have on a home are the home inspection itself, the sewer inspection, and radon inspection. During a home inspection, the inspector will inspect all areas of the house to include the plumbing, heating, electrical, ventilation, the roof and gutters, the structural foundation, and more. During a sewer inspection, the inspector will run a scope underground the length of the line from the house to the street. This provides information about whether there are any clogged lines, the type of piping used in the construction of the sewer line, if there are any tiny gaps or cracks, and if roots have entered. As you can imagine, if piping is old and worn or cracked, roots can grow inside the line, spread, and separate the pipes even more. Roots can also trap debris that is flowing within the pipe, causing your sewer to back up. The third most common inspection is to have the radon levels tested. Radon is a colorless, odorless gas that's found in soil, rock, and groundwater. It is the second leading cause of lung cancer. It can seep into houses through the crawl spaces and even through tiny gaps and cracks in the foundation. Using state-of-the-art equipment that is left in the home for 48 hours, the inspectors can get a reading of the amount of radon that there is in a home, if any, to make sure that it is not building to unsafe levels. After each inspection that a buyer chooses to have completed on a home, the inspector will go over the findings with you in person if you're able to be at the inspection, and will also email a report to you and to your realtor, typically within 24 hours of completing the inspection. You can then review the report or the reports and make sure that there are no hidden surprises, and if needed, work with your realtor to negotiate repairs. Now, in the case of today, we are having a new construction home inspection, so there is no seller per se to negotiate with. In this case, we are working with a builder. When working with a builder, if anything is found of concern, the buyer is able to provide a punch list to the builder or their representative prior to closing. A punch list is an itemized checklist of outstanding items that need attention on the home. Depending on the builder, these items may sometimes be completed prior to closing, and other times it's guaranteed by the builder warranty and completed again within the first year. Again, One of the best reasons to have your home professionally inspected before you close and occupy the new home is to allow you to catch issues while they're still covered under your builder's warranty and before they compound into bigger issues. Now, we do always hope not to have any findings during a new construction home inspection, but the reality is, more times than not, items are discovered. I've had inspections where insulation was missing in the attic, sewer lines have had gaps in the pipes, vent hoses were lying in the attic not attached to the roof vent, which could lead to the growth of mold over time. Support posts have been floating above the piers, floating in the crawl space, which can lead to uneven and sloping floors in the future, and more. And this surprises many, as most people think that the city or the county inspectors are checking the home during the course of construction, so everything should be good to go once completed. The truth, though, there are many parts of a home build that city or county inspectors are not responsible to check or to sign off when they are determining if a home is built to code and approved to move into. This is where your professional inspectors come into play. Some of the items that your inspectors are checking on are flashing of roofs, looking for cracks in the foundation, confirming that wiring is properly sealed and that there's proper drainage away from the foundation of the home, especially all the rain we get here in the Northwest, making sure there is no construction debris clogging the furnace ductwork, and there's no leaks in the plumbing or the gas lines. These are just a few of the items that your professional home inspector will look over. And with that, I am going to meet with my buyer and inspectors to go over today's findings. Hopefully this has given you a better understanding of what types of inspections are done on homes and why it is truly important to have inspections completed even on your new construction home. A big thank you to Jason Welch with Frisbee Home Inspections and Jeff Marshall with Sewer Tech Northwest for letting me invade their time and put them on film today. If you are looking for a home or sewer inspection in the Portland to Salem area, I will link their contact information in the comment sections down below for you to reach out to them with any of your future needs. If you have found this interesting, click like to let me know and comment below with any questions. If you are looking at purchasing a new home and curious about homes in McMinnville, click here to watch a few of my videos about home prices, sizes, and a few neighborhood areas here locally. Or feel free to reach out to me directly. I'd love to help you on your next transaction. Until next time, when I am back again with a new neighborhood tour or another video where I talk about all things real estate related to living in, moving to, buying, and selling here in Yamhill County. Have a great week.